and celebrate our sister PJ. Yes, we got some wonderful testimonials as we continue to celebrate the life of our sister PJ. Let's go straight into the next testimonial and some of the powerful videos.
You have a very unique business, Brown Eyes Magazine, and it's unique from the perspective that you approach the publication. Talk to us about that, please.
Well, Brown Eyes Magazine is a part of Brown Eyes Publishing Group. It was the first publication that we put out in 2007, and it was a new idea. I wanted to promote health and wellness in the community, but there are other holistic health publications and other movements, other products out there trying to do that. But one thing that I noticed is that people that were trying to get into the health movement, it was around that time, it was just being cool to do yoga and things like that. But nobody was really seeing that a holistic lifestyle included arts, culture, entertainment, included the environment, it included people around you. And I saw that people that were healthy were also a part of the positive music, positive entertainment culture. So I brought those two together, using the arts, entertainment, culture that's positive and uplifting to teach about the health movement. So it's a mix, it's a blend of two different concepts. So we promote positive entertainment and then also teach about holistic health.
How did you come up with the name Brown Eyes?
I kind of fell into it. I was writing under that name as a poet. And when they asked me, well, what do you want to name the magazine? I just, came up with that. And later on, I realized that brown is usually a color associated with health. It's associated with the earth, holistic health. So it just ended up fitting so perfectly. I wanted something a little original, so
Let's see.
not like that.
The entrepreneurs coming out of our community,
love, wealth, good health, inspiration, and just more love, you know. One thing I can always say about PJ and what reflects upon everyone else is that she was always like, we have to make sure we give you your flowers. And she definitely gave our flowers. And as I'm looking at my award today, which was one of my first awards for, for coming to the awareness fair, back in let's say what this is was 2023 when she did it at the yeah, lost thought on that part. But she always was giving us our flowers, man. And I was so excited to be able to finally give my reward that I wanted to give to her. And today it's the reward of life, of celebrating such a beautiful life that came and inspired, many people. I just seen her, about say 2 weeks ago. I spoke with her 3 days ago, and as always, she was always jovial, always busy, productively, right? And always wearing a couple of hats, as she just stated on her video. A woman of many talents, a friend, a mother, a businesswoman, an inventor, and just all around great person. And I'm celebrating her life and just thankful that I got to experience and able to continue such an amazing story. Thank you.
My brother Prince, real quick, I definitely want to acknowledge, and I'm going to be highlighting the video, the Brooklyn Soul event that we did in Brooklyn. That was historical with you and PJ. I thank you, PJ, and Mixed Breed for making it happen. The teamwork makes the dream work. I couldn't do it by myself. I thank you for receiving. I thank PJ for receiving. My brother Mixed Breed flew out all the way from Texas to represent. And we made history in Church Avenue at the Brooklyn Soul event. We had some special guests came out. I'm going to be highlighting that footage. Would you like to share anything about that experience, Prince? What we did in Brooklyn?
Again, PJ was always hands-on, always a hands-on individual. We done I've done many events with her, and for that particular event, it was always amazing, to work with her energy because she knew how to keep the party going, even if it felt like the party was over. Right? And Brooklyn Soul was one of those events where I had a wardrobe malfunction, and she was like, "Oh my God, what happened to my co-host?" And she was able to get on, do the DJing aspect, do the hosting aspect while collecting tickets and making sure the vendors are good, the artists are good, and still keeping the show going, man. And like you said, it was a very amazing event, as she always done and still do, even while she's manifesting and laughing and smiling with us as we speak upon her great name. It was good. It was good.
Wow,
And
you
yeah.
brought memories there, Prince. I remember that. My brother Prince he was PJ and Prince was the host with the most. PJ is a hostess with the mostest. And my
That's
brother
a fact.
Prince was rocking the stage so much, the pass rip. I remember that. And I'm like,
Yep.
where Prince is at? Prince
And
went, my
Elizabeth,
man Prince
my lady, had fixed
disappeared
it up. She
and
fixed it up
fixed
for
up
me.
like nothing happened. I'm like, where
Was ready
Prince
to run back and,
he
and
was
start the show again.
representing in every
Yeah.
aspect. That's history right there, brother. And I thank you
Yeah.
for being part of that, Prince.
Yeah, I'm grateful. Yeah, I'm just grateful. And I'm grateful for all the people here. I'm grateful for all the things that, in our own connections. If you've seen me, if you met me, if you haven't, I'm just appreciative. And as my father was saying, he stated, a lot of times the quote is, one day at a time. When it's in reality, it's one breath at a time. And if you can remember that, you will always know that, right now is the gift and always has been. Thank you.
Shay, Ashe. And one more thing, Prince, I wanted to acknowledge because as we see here, PJ show, like I was saying before, she could have interviewed all the big popular reggae artists. She had all these artists that she could have interviewed. Salute to the Morgan Heritage family. She did a special with them, Chuck Fender. But she said, Brother Rojo, I want to highlight the pioneers. I want to highlight the artists, the musicians, the business owners, and representative and pioneers. This is my give back to the team and representing for the FM channel. As we see, she did the interview with you and Ezra. How was that interview for you? How was that experience being on the show and overall?
The experience was fun, man. I'm shout out to Brother Dewey, who, I expressed, that she was having the interviews at his location, and she was, supposed to be meeting him today to, deal with another interview today, and it was always good, man. She had great questions. Again, she was very, I would say, enthused to learn, you know, based off the questions that she was asking, which was very good, that, about you, the person. So, her interviews was always very personal and, engaging and fun because, again, she always had that good spirit of like, hey, I'm actually here for you. And she was every time she did an interview. And if you follow back on any of her interviews that she's done, she always said, I'm here for you. And she gave that energy. Even if she didn't state it, she gave that energy. And you felt like she really wanted to hear your story. And I appreciated that. And then, you know, you don't get so many interviews of your life or just simply, sharing your story as much as some people may want to. It's your story is important, and you don't need no one to confirm or validate that, but in those moments she validated me, and again, I'm just appreciative.
Thanks, giving thanks.
Community advocate, and I see him. He actually ran for city council. Yeah, and absolutely, and hopefully you'll keep running until we get somewhere.
things I can say is it's still unbelievable. I found out like a lot of y'all found out through social media. And I still didn't believe it until I actually like Googled her name and found out what happened. I met PJ. What year was that when she was a coordinator over at this event space? Like 2017, right? And since then, like, she's always been a beautiful person. She's always been about helping the community, you know, and being a part of, you know, life. Like, one event that I missed was with her and K-Born up in the Bronx and everything. I got busy and everything, you know. What we see here is like time is not afforded to anybody. One day they're here, next minute they're gone. You know, and I think we gotta embrace everybody that we're close to now, just like the lady said earlier, now, as opposed to waiting for, you know, another time. You know, it hurts. You know what I mean? Like literally, because we was just talking, and we was talking about doing a film festival. You know what I mean? So it kind of like, it's kind of unreal, but the reality is that it happened, you know, and I'm gonna give you my number, that way you stay in touch. You know what I mean? And I appreciate everybody being there because literally she died the way she lived. She believed in helping people. And she died being a hero. You know? Miss, we always gonna love her, you know what I'm saying? And those that really love her, we gonna keep the things that she instilled that got us to like literally draw close to her. We gonna keep that, you know, in our hearts. You know, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you for our lovely DJ. Before my sister leaves, I want to introduce my sister. Please come. She organizes the Bal des Anciens, right? Bal des Anciens. And even though her leg is hurting, but she made sure to come and pay respect to PJ's family and basically express her condolences to the entire family. She's going to say a few words before she goes to therapy. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Murray. Hello, everyone. My name is Maggie Fofana. I'm the founder of a non-profit organization, Val des Anciens. My brother said, this is a sad day for all of us. I'm telling you, I need to be here. I'm on pain, but I said I have to be here to give support to PJ's family. I've known PJ for a little while through the African committee with Brother Murray. PJ has a positive impact in our community. Believe me. That's why I say, no, I need to be here to support PJ's family. And my condolences going to PJ's family and all our community. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for taking your time and feel better. Absolutely. So we do have refreshments in the back. We have water and we have other refreshments in the back. And yes, Gregory.
My sister was saying that what is about my organization. I just say it's education. We provide kids, we provide some school kids, and we also take care of the orphan here and back home. Every year I throw an event where, yeah, that's an event, to collect some, money and stuff and try to help a kid here and abroad. By the way, I'm from the Côte d'Ivoire. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my sister. So, yes, we do have a GoFundMe for the family. Please go ahead.
Hey, so PJ had a GoFundMe. The family put out a GoFundMe. They put the 50,000, 60,000. It's already now at $63,100. Take your cell phone out, scan the QR code that goes right to the GoFundMe. Please, a nickel, quarter, dime, a dollar, every bit helps for the children, okay? Use your cell phone and scan the QR. I'll keep it on the screen. Use your phone, scan the QR code, give something to PJ's family. Thank you.
Absolutely, and if you want to donate, like physical money, we can do that, anytime you want, and we just have to have a box, for that people can drop, whatever they can. So I'm gonna donate what I can. If there's a box, we're gonna put that here so people can donate the money. Yeah. So before we move on, okay, what else? Okay, so refreshment is provided by Sister Unity. This month, the song, Brad Mills, Juliet Imani. Thank you so much, and I want to personally thank the office of Senator Claudel Clear for making it easy for us to have access to this venue. So thank you, Gray, Anthony Gray, for facilitating, for us to be here today. So I'm gonna call quickly Raymond G. He's also a business partner of PJ. So he's gonna say a few words, and then Mama Unity is gonna say a few words.